Hello again. Today, just doing a quick video, or hopefully pretty quick, of the sort of stuff that I carry in my pack, all the bits and pieces that I normally carry in my pack when I come out walking to the woods, and normally just for a day or even a few hours. This is the sort of my pack, my main go-to bag, if you like. Obviously the tarp's up because it was raining earlier. I'm not sure if it's still raining. Which was in there, just a normal DD tarp, pretty old. It's not that waterproof anymore, that's why I have it doubled up normally if it's going to rain. And the tripod was in the bag as well, but obviously that's underneath the camera now. But you might not need a tripod. I mean, if you're not filming or taking photos or anything like that while you're going out, you obviously won't need a tripod. The two things that I carried in separately is the camera bag, which just goes over your shoulder, and that's got my audio recorder and microphone stuff in there. It's not, I could probably get my camera stuff in there as well, but that's just what I grabbed on the way out to make this video. But the main pack, as I say, everything else is still in here apart from the tarp and the tripod. What I normally have is a waterproof mat, or waterproof picnic blanket, I suppose, if you like, which is lightweight and it's a reasonable size. I'll just put that over there somewhere, and I just put that down on the ground because it saves you getting muddy trousers or whatever. And if I ever do get stuck out, it's good to sleep on as well. Keep the sticks out of the way. As you can see, it's got mud on it as well from my boots and whatnot. So that's my normal sort of well, how I make my videos normally. Also in the pack, I have a jumper in case it gets cold. It's pretty warm today, even though it doesn't look it. Two water bottle holders. Cheap eBay buy these were. I think they were about £8 each or something without a bottle, and they have inside them, well, they've got a water bottle in them, obviously. 1 litre of water in each one. That's a stainless steel one, which will work as a boiling container if you need to. Obviously you take the plastic, unscrew the plastic lid, and pull the ring off that keeps the lid on, the lid keep, or whatever they call it, so that doesn't melt when you're cooking with it. It's not the easiest thing to pick up. In here I have an emergency blanket, a mirror, some tweezers, and some water bags, plus some waterproof matches in a little packet there. So nothing spectacular in there. This one has, again, another 1 litre bottle, but this one's a Nalgene, and I also have a Mai Tai titanium cup as well, an Alpkit titanium cup, which fits on the bottom of there, and the lid for it's right in the bottom as well. So if I wanted to, I could use that as well as a cooking container or for boiling water. In this pouch I have a small first aid kit with most of the essentials in. There's some water purification tablets in here as well, and that's about it for there. These, I normally have varying things in there, like water filters, millbank bag, and some other bits if I'm going to a new wood or a new area, or spending any lengthy amount of time out there. Move these out of the way because it's raining again. And next in here we have a little bag which has pegs in it, mostly some plastic tough ground pegs. 6 of those in here normally. There's 5, no, there's 6, yeah, 6, there's 7 then total, because I've got one at the corner of that. So 6 normally, 7 of those. A couple of steel pegs as well, just cheapy naff things. Some small clip-on carabiner type things, a couple of bits of paracord. The main paracords, there's 2 ridge lines worth, one at the top there and one that goes across the bottom that's suspending that other corner, but obviously they're all already up. I normally leave the two longer lengths of paracord in the bag with the tarp, so that one's right at the bottom and one's at the top, on top of the tarp. So you pull out the ridge line first, put that up, then clip the tarp onto it, and then use the next one to hold out the ends, or hold them down in this case, and it just makes things a bit easier really. Next, there's more paracord in the bottom of there. Next in the bottom of here is a sleeping bag, but it's only a cheap warm weather British Army sleeping bag, also known as the British Army jungle bag, and that's mainly for emergency uses. I mean, I don't plan on sleeping out when I've got this kit, so but if I need to, that's in there, just keep me a bit warmer. Obviously you can make a fire if you need to, but very rarely need to on these occasions. And that's it for the main compartment. In this side pouch, this is the right hand one, as if you're wearing it anyway, I have a small tinder kit, which I'll go through in a moment, a head torch in case it gets dark while I'm out, my Trangia stove there, the fuel for my Trangia stove, and I recently topped it up, so I've got the empty fuel bottle there as well, the windshield, the fireproof fabric windshield for the stove, a silky folding saw just in case, again I don't normally use it, my sharpening kit, which has got the small sharpener you saw the other day, plus a DC4 and a small ceramic stone as well in there, and I've got my bushcraft knife as well, which is a fake fork niven from China. It does the job though, it works fine, and that's about it that's in there. Obviously some old coffee packets as well in there, because you obviously take all your rubbish out when you leave the woods. In the other side pouch I have 2 plastic cookers. One's a genuine Trangia one, the Swedish mess kit one, and the other one's just a cheap copy of it really. It's got something sort of sap stuck to the bottom of that one. I have the Trangia kettle in there, just a small 0.9 litre or 0.8 litre, whatever it is. I also have a bit of ripstop fabric, which is wrapping up some cutlery, just to stop it rattling against too many things or getting too dirty. Just a normal spork there, stainless steel spork. I think there's another one in there as well actually. Sometimes I bring 2 out just in case, but that's that one. So I just keep it wrapped up, because you never know, I mean this fabric might come in handy if you come out without a hat on and it gets particularly cold. You look silly wearing that on your head, but it will do the job. So you never know, or just to put inside your boots or something if your feet start getting cold. The other thing I have in there is a sit mat, folding sit mat like that. That was quite cheap, about £5 or £6 from Mountain Warehouse. I normally use that to sit on top of this mat, or if I've got a log I'll sit on that. Some toilet roll, just in case. And that's in a dry bag as well, a small Outkit dry bag. I've got some emergency rations, as if you like to call it, in another dry bag, which is some cuppa soups I believe, and some other bits and pieces. Are all cuppa soups in this one, various flavours. There's quite a lot there. There's, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cuppa soups in there. So, and you just mix water with that obviously, so it's not like you need to prepare it or go through any drastic steps to prepare it, as long as you've got a water source and the ability to boil the water. and that's about it in there. In the top pouches I have some more rubbish from the coffee sticks. I very rarely empty this, as you could probably tell. A packet, or an opened packet of coffee sticks as well, because I like to make myself a drink whenever I come to the woods. A hat as well, I'm not sure what you call that, a trapper's hat I suppose is what you'd call that. Fake fur, obviously not a real fur one, but it does the same job. And that's all that's in there. In the very top section, I've got a Kit Kat for chocolate, obviously instant energy if you need it, just a little bit, and another head torch, and more empty wrappers. So that's pretty much what I have in my pack whenever I come out, and that's enough to last me for probably well, if I really had to, I could probably stay out on a couple of days with that, or 3 days probably, but it's mainly in case I do get stuck out anywhere. Then I've got some food and normally some water, although there's not a lot of water there, but I've got some puree tabs if I need to try and purify some more water, and a kettle. Obviously filtering it would be another bonus, so the millbank bag would be a good idea to keep in there normally, but that's about it really. So it should last me a little while if I don't need it outside, and also make things a little more comfortable. So I hope you found that interesting, and gave you some idea of what I carry in my pack. I'm not sure of the weight of it. I could probably weigh it when I get home on a luggage scale or something like that, and post a weight underneath the video so that you know how much it all comes to, and that's how much I lug around the woods with me while I'm out. So as I say, hope that's been of some use or interest to someone, and see you next time. Bye.